Here is everything you need to know about how to perform a single arm dumbbell row. I love doing rows because I feel just so strong and so confident, and I want you to get that same feeling when you master this movement. Now, after this video, you're gonna notice that your upper body is stronger, and you'll also notice that your posture is better because we're gonna be working the muscles that keep our chest and our shoulders up back for beautiful, tall posture. So let's dive into this. You want to have a light to moderate weight in your hand. If it's your first time doing this exercise, please go lightweight, or you're welcome to use just body weight. We want to start with our feet together with our dumbbell by our side. Remember, we're just doing a single arm row. We're going to row from our our left arm, and we want our left leg in front. So follow my lead on this one. We're going to step forward and bring our right leg back for balance. This stance is very similar to your lunges, right? So we are at a straddle position. We want to focus our body weight on our front leg by slightly bending at our knee and pushing our hips forward to bring our chest down. Now, while we're doing this movement, our back leg is playing a major role because without it, we're going to fall. So we want to make sure that we slightly bring that back foot back. We balance on our tippy toes, and we want to push our hips back to lower our chest. So let's do this again. With our feet staggered, we have our dumbbell in our hand. You can bring the opposite hand to your hip, which is your right hand. Bend at your knee. Push your hips back to that imaginary wall. I like to think about closing a car door. Push it back like this, right? Hand is rested. Now your back needs to be flat as possible. So as we're in a standing position, go ahead and use those smaller muscle groups of your back to give you good posture. So we want to have a strong foundation with our upper body. So shoulders are rolled back. We're pinching our shoulder blades together. From there, go ahead and focus on keeping that tension in your abs and keeping your chest up tall. Now we're going to go down into the movement. Notice as I go down, my hips go back together. Push, all right? You should feel a slight stretch in your hamstrings. If you notice you're feeling too much of a stretch to the point it's uncomfortable, just bend your front knee a little bit more. The weight is in our hand and we're ready to go. Notice my chin is down, not up. From there, I'm pulling my elbow back to the point that my arm from shoulder to wrist is at a 90-degree angle. I want to think about jabbing my elbow back in a controlled movement, nice and smooth. This is creating our row. You want to focus your knuckles or your fist towards your hip and not your knee. So you don't want to be choppy. You see how I close off that angle? I want to open, and back down. Bringing that weight all the way down, stretching out the muscles of the back, and then going back to activate them and repeat. So some body awareness cues with this movement is to make sure that you're feeling the muscle underneath your armpit, or I would like to say for my ladies, the bra line. So we want to feel the target here and also the back. So that is how you do a single arm dumbbell row, and I'll see you on the next video.